I'm Bobby Brar. I'm an elder at the Bridge Church. I came to the United States to go to college about 35 years ago, and met a lot of people there for the first time who shared their beliefs with me and asked me what I believed. I didn't really know what I believed. I was intrigued by the whole concept that there might be a God and that one could actually have a conversation about God. I was also surprised that this God could be so real that people would adjust the way they live in response to what that God would say. Especially since I was born into a different religion. I was a Sikh growing up, and Christianity was not necessarily a very positive concept in India, just because we had been ruled by the British for so long. Some of my best friends were all Christians. There's something about them that was very attractive to me. They all loved me very much. They all cared about me. And they actually challenged me to ask God for something that I really wanted, and encouraged me to pray to God. And I thought that was also kind of crazy. What would God do with that? What if it didn't turn out? Does that mean there's no God? They believed so strongly and deeply that God would do something, that it started that process that in my mind, that maybe God is not just something that this person believes in. Maybe there is a real God out there who can answer prayer. And it got my attention. In India, converting one's religion is turning your back on your family. And my family is everything to me. And so a friend of mine says, look, you don't have to be afraid, because Jesus will take care of that for you. And it was the first time I realized that I would put my trust in somebody, and that's what it really meant, to trust Him with all your fears and lay them at His feet. Getting emotional. At one point I said to God, I said, okay, if you're real, I'm willing to give you everything for 3 months. And I'm going to look back on my life after 3 months, and if you've changed me, then great, we're just going to keep going. And I said, I'm going to give you everything because I don't want to play a game. So I gave my heart to Jesus. I said, okay, Lord, you're the Lord of my life, and I'm a sinner. I've sinned. Forgive me. I accept your death on the cross as payment for my sins. And then I remember looking back on my life 3 months later, and it was dramatically different. I felt like my life actually had a direction, a purpose, a meaning. And it made much more sense to me than before, when I was just sort of searching for something but I didn't know what it was. I've been a believer for almost 30 years. During that time, it's been a journey. And it's been kind of a long journey for me. It was not easy to share Christ with my family. And I met a lot of opposition. They were not happy with my decision. My parents felt I was too young to have made that decision. But over the years, I think my relationship with my parents is actually much stronger. It's much more loving than it ever had been in the beginning. And I think they see that I've been consistent in my love for them, that I haven't turned into somebody that is, I don't know, maybe they were afraid I was going to turn into. But I've just shown a consistent love for them and a respect for them. Respect being a very important aspect of life in India. Now when my parents come and visit me, they know that we're going to go to church on Sunday. And that's important to me. And they accept it. In fact, there have been times when I've had the opportunity to lead a devotion or read verses from the Bible or engage in a discussion about who God is with my parents. In a lot of ways, I have a wonderful life, a blessed life. But none of that's really that important to me as my understanding of who I am in relationship to God. That's the most important thing. Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and I am in a right relationship with God, and I'm reconciled to Him, and that I'm His son. That's the most important thing. And I'm excited about being used by Him in any way I can be to reach other people, to show them that they too can be reconciled to God.